What's different about the MetLife investment management culture that you think stands out?
Yeah, I tell you what, I've been a part of one culture for my entire career. The platform's changed, but the process, the philosophy, the structure, the culture, all of that has been, very consistent. I think it tells you I like the culture that we've built and created, and I do think that it's scalable across the platform. Very excited to add the PineBridge team. I think they have a very similar mindset with respect to sharing information and collaborating for their client. And one other point I'd make on culture that I think is really critical. We want our teams to be mindful of what everyone is doing, right? There is a bit of I think from our competitors' perspective, a bit of a stay in your lane mentality. Why not get out of your lane, right? Whether you're in research or portfolio management, or you're doing something from a sourcing or origination perspective, if you have the opportunity to talk to other team members or talk to clients or walk through difficult situation with clients, I've always found that to be incredibly compelling and rewarding for my career.
How do you think clients expect the culture to evolve over time?
Yeah, we've had some client or consultant relationships for multiple decades, and one of the things with those individuals that they constantly tell us and our distribution and client service professionals is, we think you guys like each other, right? And we can see it when you walk in the room, right? That collaboration kind of oozes through. And so I think we're getting something right with them, and I think that's something that we definitely want to perpetuate. The other point I'd make, Michael, is passion, right? And passion, you can't fake it. Right, so when you step into, your MetLife investment management uniform and you play the role that you play, you have to be passionate around it. Clients see that, right? They know that, and I think that stands out, and it allows us to stand out in a very crowded, very competitive space.
Ryan, tell me a little bit about your philosophy on building high-performing teams.
I think about that almost every single day, right? Culture is important, communication is important, collaboration is important. You have to get along. I grew up in very much a sports family in Chicago in the 90s. Let that resonate for a minute. And you need everyone to both play a role, but sometimes step outside their comfort zone. And so I've always said this to our teams. I do believe that asset management, investment management is truly a team sport. It's competitive out there, right? And so second place doesn't get you anything in this business.
As a Chicago sports fan, I have a lot of respect for Chicago teams. In 1986, I was watching the Super Bowl with my team, the Patriots, playing against the Chicago Bears.
It didn't go well for you, Michael.
It didn't go well, but what I did learn is the same lesson that you just talked about, because I think almost every person on that Chicago Bears team scored a touchdown on the Patriots, including the linemen.
My children are born and raised in New York City, but I've convinced them to be Chicago Bears, Chicago Bulls, Chicago Cubs fans. Good news for you, it's been a bad run for us since that Super Bowl. But what's great with that is, I think about this with our teams, their passion for those teams. And we've had a tough run with the Chicago Bears, but I tell you what, we're feeling good in the Funk household about this season.
投资一定有风险，基金投资有赚有赔，申购前应详阅公开说明书。